Hey, my name is Josh Wolf. I was 15 years old and my dad had called me a wise ass enough times. And then I'd seen some on TV and I thought, I'm going to give that a shot. So my parents drove me to my first open mic when I was 15. I don't know. I had just probably found my dick recently. So I was around 14. So probably a lot of masturbating. Man, you just saw it. It's just the energy. I love it. I love looking at people's faces when they're laughing and listening and enjoying themselves. Like, it's such a cool, it's hard to explain the feeling, but it's that. A place called the Iron Horse in Northampton, Massachusetts, which is in the northeastern part of the U.S. Yeah, I mean, how many you want me to tell you about? How about the first 3 years I performed? Yeah, I've had bottles thrown at me. You know what? Recently, okay, I did a show for a police. It was like a Christmas party for a police department, but it was like 1,500 people. But it was a long room this way, but the mic was facing this way. But they only had one speaker. And it was like a speaker that you would see at somebody's 13th birthday party, you know, with a DJ. So one speaker on one of those little poles. So out of that many people, only 50 people could hear me. So it was brutal. But if I wanted to get paid, I had to do the whole hour. So I just it was so rough. All I was thinking the entire time was just, I can't wait to get out of here and smoke weed. Sam Kinison. Man, I love Burr. I love Joey Diaz. Listen, we live in the Renaissance age of comics. I could list you off 10 guys right now who, not including like Chappelle, but 10 guys who you're like, or girls who you're like, oh, there's no way anyone's as good as them. And I could list somebody like, okay, that person. Oh, that person too. Okay, that person too. Like, the fact that Burr and Rogan and Segura and all these dudes are all walking around at the same time is bananas. You know what? I'm lucky that it's podcast has made my style more relevant. I tell long form stories. I did an hour and 15 tonight. I told 3 stories, you know? And so I think before podcast, I was too concerned about jokes per minute. And now I can just settle in and tell a story. And people are willing to listen, you know? So I would say that's how it's changed the most for me. Yeah, get on stage. And people are like, what should I write? Should I get fuck writing? You're a terrible writer. I don't know you and you're a terrible writer. Get on stage. The stage will tell you everything you need to know. It's really hard to say, man. I've had so many things that I thought were the highlight at the time. But I think probably, and this has more to do with my parents than anything, then they went and saw me in New York City at a place called Radio City Music Hall, which in the States is like a major accomplishment. Now, I wasn't there on my own. I was opening for Chelsea Handler. But just the fact that I was on stage at Radio City Music Hall, my parents were there, my wife was there, that was pretty cool. I have no idea. Whatever it brings. I hope more stand-up and bigger shows and more people and better stories and better jokes. I hope all that shit, you know? Or, you know, nothing. That's how it happens. Or I'm sucking dick for crack next week. You never know. Guys, thank you very much for one of the best shows unbelievable crowd. I can't wait to come back to this particular club. I want all the same people here next time. So however you can, I hope everybody left their email. And you can check out my podcast with Freddie Prinze Jr. called Prinze and the Wolf. I do a weird talk show every Tuesday night on my Facebook fan page called Control Chaos. And tune into the High Live, everybody. Monday night on my Facebook fan page, you can watch me smoke weed for an hour straight and just, oh, look. And I got Smoking Baby Hand with me. I hope we see you there.